Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
So today is Monday, the 23rd of November. Time is flying. I'm 11 weeks, 1 day today. So we are really flying by. And look who I have in the office with me this morning, looking like a wild child. We got to do something with that hair. But I love it, so it is what it is. I guess we're going to braid it back up. I don't know. But she said I need to scratch my scalp, so she had to scratch her scalp. But I just love her hair. And that's natural. She has no perm. When it's flat iron, that stuff is so long, it's not even funny. But y'all, let's not even get about her. So, sorry you guys will just get this update. I did get my sneak peek results back on Saturday. But we had kind of a scare on Friday. So, on Friday, I had to do, what was it? It was my first technical prenatal appointment. And, they could not find a heartbeat. So they kept trying to put the Doppler, kept trying. Everybody's like holding their breath, like what's going on? So they finally got an ultrasound technician in there. And as a matter of fact, it's the original ultrasound technician that I've had. So she was like holding her breath. And as soon as they put the wand thing, the probe on my stomach, baby right there, flipping around. I'm sorry I don't have no video of it because I really didn't want to take my phone in there because I was just scared in case there was no heartbeat or the baby had stopped growing. I really didn't want to take footage of that. So unfortunately, I don't have footage of that. But of course, I do have pictures of the little peanut. So anyway,
the baby playing peekaboo. That's what it was.
Yes, I was like, oh my goodness. But soon as they put the probe on, the baby was wiggling. And matter of fact, she got wiggle worm on one of the pictures because it was moving around so much. I'm like, I am so surprised. I cannot see or feel all that wiggling and movement, but as soon as they put on the baby in there just moving his arms and kicking his legs, and we were like, oh my God. See, stop talking about your baby's head. She talking about the baby's head this person. She said, that head is big. I'm like, it's going to be big for right now, but yeah, it was just moving around. So we all was just like, whew. So we still have a high heartbeat, y'all. So we're going to tell you. So the sneak peek result said it was a boy. So that's what the sneak peek result said. So the sneak peek says it's a boy. However, they also said on there, though, that was a minimal amount of Y. So they're tentatively going to say a boy. So it was like they're saying it's a boy, but they're not quite certain. So at least they did say that part. And of course, they sent me the disclaimer that if it is wrong to, when the baby is born, to send a copy of the birth certificate to get a refund if that's what we choose to do. It's only $69. I'm not going to waste my time.
Just like I was telling you, I think DOG.
Yeah, we think our dog might have cross-contaminated because of the dander and stuff, even though we were cautious. Now, I'm not saying it's not a boy, so I don't want y'all to think I'm just in denial that it may not be a boy. It was just the way the wording of the message came back to us. It was like they were kind of still uncertain. And with the first one coming back inconclusive, and I was already 9 weeks, and the second one coming back tentatively, we're going to say it's a boy. That makes me feel like maybe there was some cross-contamination. We don't know. If it's a boy, we're still happy. If it's a girl, we're ecstatic. But either which way, we're going to be happy. 10 fingers, 10 toes, happy baby, we're good. But so now we have 2 for girl, 2 for boy. So the Ramsey theory and the sneak peek say boy. The gender revolts or whatever thing that we had and heartbeat say girl. Even the ultrasound technician on Friday, it was 170, was like, the heartbeat still kind of high. You know, it is going to go down, but it's still a very high heartbeat. So heartbeat and one of the gender tests, girl, Ramsey theory and sneak peek boy. And then looking at the reviews of the sneak peek, most boy results are the ones that are questionable. They're like a 70 something or 80% accuracy. Girl results are where you're going to get your 99.1 for the most part because they're not finding any Y. So like I said, we are still don't know, but we'll know this week. Hopefully this week we will know from my NIP testing that was done last Thursday. We will know for a fact if it's a boy or if it's a girl. So team blue, team pink, we will know this week. So what else has been going on? She thinking hard. Well, how am I feeling? Okay. Yeah, it's too early for her. Let me see, y'all. Oh my goodness. So they made me do this pee test thing at my doctor's office. I'm like, what? So I had to do a 24-hour urine study. So make you pee in this cup thing and dump it in this container. You gotta keep it cold.
good
they want
sign.
your 24 hours worth of pee. And I'm like, what in the world is this for? But I had to do this pee study. I thought it was the most disgusting thing. However, got it done finally. Thank you, Jesus. It's out the way. My first prenatal appointment went wonderfully, except for them not finding the heartbeat. That just completely freaked everybody out because this is my regular OBGYN. Of course, they're all like, yay, Indigo's pregnant. This is Team Coleman. They're getting her baby. And for them not to find a heartbeat. I really feel like they were too far down because as soon as the ultrasound they were down in my pelvic, which is where, the baby's supposed to be. I'm only 11 weeks. However, I'm a little chunky monkey, so I got that little fupa thing right there. So I just felt like she was just in the wrong location trying to get the heartbeat because as soon as the ultrasound tech put it up higher, first thing we saw was baby. Baby right there, heartbeat. And she said, hold on. Like, we couldn't see the heartbeat yet. We could see the baby moving, but she couldn't see the heartbeat. So she put the machine on and it's like, so it was like, you're good. Okay. So maybe she was just in the wrong location. Like I said, I'm not skinny. I'm a little chunky. So that could have been part of it too. But, yeah, so I'm excited. I've only gained 2 pounds, which is crazy. Even though right now I'm looking at this and my face is looking fat. And y'all, I ain't got no makeup on today. That's just telling y'all how I'm feeling today. I am at work, natural as it comes, because shut up. So because I just was not feeling up to it this morning. I'm just not gonna lie. Now, the nauseous part is kind of subsiding, so I'm happy about that. Still tired as a dickens, but yeah, she gonna tell it. I'm still tired. Like, I can go to sleep at 7 o'clock at night and be good till 7 o'clock in the morning. If I had them dogs to look out at night, that's exactly what my regimen would be. But I have to get up at around 11 and take them out, so they don't do nothing in my house. But for the most part, I could be asleep at 7 and sleep till 7 and be happy. So yes, I'm definitely still very tired. So I chalk it up to I am growing a baby, I'm growing a person, I'm growing a human. So that does not really bother me. But what else? Cravings. I'm not really having cravings. She's having the cravings. What else?
Again, I love coffee, but prefer iced coffee. But now all I want is hot coffee.
So she's actually having the cravings, which I thought was the oddest thing. She's the one that's actually getting the nauseousness.
Mexican food.
She's craving. Yeah, she don't even like Mexican food. So we've been getting Mexican food because she's been craving Mexican food. So she's really got the cravings. Oh, and she getting a little gut. So I told her, if I'm gaining weight, she gaining weight. So we gaining weight together. But yeah, she's really got a lot of the symptoms, which I think is so odd. And she's got a lot of the cravings that, I would think I would be having cravings, but I really don't. The only thing, like I said, I'm super tired, but she can go to sleep right with me. So don't let her sit here and make it like I'm just a sleepy one. If I get to bed at 7, guess who's going to trail by behind? She's always been sleepy. But
I can sleep for hours and hours.
So she happy that now I'm going to bed. She's like, good, we can go to bed. But otherwise, what else? Okay, the sleepiness, the nauseousness, like I said, that's getting a lot better. We'll know this week what it is, so that's yay. What are you doing for your birthday?
Going to Vegas.
We're going to Vegas. Okay, we know the states are about to shut down, y'all, so we're trying to do like a bay honeymoon kind of thing because we don't know how long we're going to be shut down now. It was something we really had to think about hard because, we do know the COVID is out here. So it wasn't like we just said, hey, let's go now. We're really going to go. We're going to do our gender reveal there. So we're going to take our gender reveal pictures there. And so, we're not, of course, still nobody else is going to know. It's really just a private photo session, gender reveal, so that when we do make the announcement, we already have the photos for it. But to do it in Vegas.
And that's going to be part of my birthday gift.
Yes. So to find out what the baby is.
It have to be on my birthday.
Yes. So even if when they call me and tell me before her birthday, I can't tell until her birthday.
My birthday is Saturday.
Yes.
November 28th.
Yes. So this is my Thanksgiving baby right here. So what else? So we're going to be in Vegas for 6 days. So I'm excited about that, a little vacation. And I think we need it. That's a good thing, too. I'll be in my 12th week. So thank God I'll finally be walking into my second trimester when I come back. So that's all looking good. What else? I mean, I had so much to say. Sugars are looking good, y'all. Woo! So, y'all who know that I had diabetes last year. Got my numbers down into within normal range, which is not diabetic. However, I'm always going to be considered diabetic because I was diabetic before, and their biggest concern was gestational diabetes. At this point, my numbers are still amazing, and I'm surprised. Everybody's surprised. We figured they were going to shoot through the roof. Now, we do know that later in pregnancy, it does play in the placenta. And because the placenta hasn't completely taken over yet right now, that might be one of the reasons why it hasn't played havoc on my sugar. But right now, we are still in normal range, y'all. My fastings are good. After I eat, they're still good. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed that we don't have to go to insulin. But if we do, I am going to go that route instead of adding a whole bunch more pills to my regimen. I already don't like pills. And myself and my doctor already discussed it that we will go to insulin if that's the case, because I already have high blood pressure. So we have the fear of gestational diabetes and preeclampsia. But my high blood pressure and my blood pressure numbers are still excellent also, which we are completely amazed. Where, like, I guess pregnancy agrees with my body. And I might be one of those ones who pregnancy actually flips these conditions, which has happened before. It may just be, something with being pregnant that's leveling me out. So we're extremely excited about that. At least I am, because right now I'm doing so well and I'm just over the moon, because we didn't know how this pregnancy is going to go. And at the end of the day, I've got 29 more weeks to go on a 40-week pregnancy. So we don't know what the next 29 weeks is going to hold for us. But right now we're super, super excited. And anything else you want to say?
It's more cravings.
Yes. Because she was just talking about Krispy Kreme donuts. Y'all, we went.
I cheated on Dunkin' Donuts.
So we're Northerners. So she grew up on Dunkin' Donuts. And
I cheated.
I've been telling her, because I've always come down south. I'm like, no, Krispy Kreme better, Krispy Kreme better. She's like, nah, Dunkin' Donuts. So Saturday we went to go get an oil change on the car, y'all. And guess what? We went next door to Krispy Kreme. So she wanted some coffee. So she got her coffee with her. She said, ooh, this coffee good. Now, I always tell her with Dunkin' Donuts, the donuts always kind of dry tasting to me because they don't make them in store anymore. They're all frozen and brought to the stores. So they're not fresh. So they're going to have that little dry taste to them. So I'm like, give me a Krispy Kreme any day. They fresh. She ate that donut. Now, watch out, mind y'all. Tore that donut down. Drank all that coffee. Was talking all this noise. Yesterday morning, who had to get up and go back to Krispy Kreme? Because she wanted some more donuts. Because she only bought one that first day. So we had to go buy a 6-pack.
Now, let me tell you what kind of donuts, so you know what to get when you go to Krispy Kreme.
The pumpkin
spice
cake donut. It is good, y'all. I'm not normally one for those, but I actually even bought a pumpkin spice cake donut yesterday. I'm normally a classic Krispy Kreme donut kind of eater. But when I tasted hers, I was like, oh, this is good. It's a very good donut. So she into all them foo-foo flavors. Just give me basic, but told you that's some cravings because she on it.
I think I might get some if I go to work today. I don't know.
See what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah, I have the cravings.
Yeah, I'm telling y'all, she has the cravings. She will say something in the middle of the day, and I'm like, I haven't even eaten all day. Like, really, and that's another thing. It's hard for me to eat, per se, and that's probably why I've only gained like 2 pounds, I guess is what they said. And I really think that 2 pounds is really water weight, because, y'all, I've been drinking my water. What? I've been drinking my water. Baby Coleman got me doing stuff. Look, water. Oh, you can't even see it. Water right now, like second one of the day, y'all. It's still the morning time. I get my water in. What? And y'all know I hate water. You hear hallelujah, because she the water drinker. So I am definitely drinking my water. So big ups to that. And I said, Baby Coleman making me do a whole bunch of stuff I normally wouldn't do. But I'm happy. Baby's happy. So that's all that matters right now.
Wifey's happy.
Wifey's happy. So yes. So otherwise than that, there's nothing more. I'm going to show you my stomach, which really ain't no stomach. Like I said, they said bumps are supposed to come out. Now remember, y'all, I'm fat. So I don't know what we got going on yet. We probably won't see that until like week 20. I mean, it's a little. I know my stomach's different. I can tell because it's my stomach. But anybody else looking at it? Oh, but them boobs though, y'all. Whew, they on swole. She even will look at them and be like, yo, your boobs are huge. I be like, it's the baby. I done went from like a C to a D already, and I'm only in I don't even know what these is going to be when I get done with this process because, y'all, when I tell you they heavy and they hurt. But I know it's about to change. Thank God the hurting part. I know they're going to do nothing but continue to get bigger. I'm happy. Maybe I won't need that mommy makeover after this baby. I might be able to just keep these puppies around for a while, but definitely getting that tummy tuck, y'all. I was holding off to after we got pregnant and had the baby, but I'm definitely getting a tummy tuck. So you remember me saying this in November 2020, that after we done with completing the family, I'm going to be a fabulous 50, y'all, with that tummy tuck. But let me stand up, move over for me, babe. And you really can't, I don't know, you can see them boobs though, but that's more, like I said, it's more bloat than baby at this point still. I'm still bloat more than baby. Oh, yeah, let her show you. Look what she got going on now. She used to have a flat stomach.
I used to be like this.
Yeah, and she gaining the weight because of the baby. Look at her. Don't she look like she the one that's like 11, 12 weeks pregnant? Look at that stomach.
Get in my belly.
Sorry, y'all, but yeah, so that is what is going on today, and I'm so glad to have come and talk to you guys. For the ones that are on your journey, baby dust to you, baby dust everywhere. For those of you who are new to the channel, hey, welcome. Thank you for coming. Hit subscribe. It's free. For those of you who've been here before, thank you for coming back. And I so love y'all comments, and God, y'all keep me focused and grounded, and I love your feedback, and I love your questions, and I love the things that you have to say, good or bad. I'm here to listen to everything because I am a first time mom at 47, so I want to hear it all. But otherwise, you guys have a great rest of your Monday. But now, mind you, 2 for team boy, 2 for team girl. So the tiebreaker is going to be when I get this blood work this week. So we rate in the middle.
It's going to be a girl. Because I'm craving the sweet stuff.
We are. Okay, I will say that. So maybe we'll say 3 for girl and 2 for boy. Because our cravings are not spicy and like meat. Our cravings are definitely sweet. Dunkin' Donuts, ice cream. My cravings have been, and I'm not a chocolate eater, y'all. I don't like chocolate. I mean, I do, but it has to have caramel or something in it. It can't just be chocolate. Yeah, and I'm from Pennsylvania, and Hershey was right up the street, and I was not a fan. I'm not a chocolate eater. What am I eating now? Chocolate. A lot of it. And so, and that's why I'm so surprised my sugars are in check, because what I've been craving is sweets. A lot of sweets. Not a big fan of meat right now, but I try to get my protein in, of course, but meat just turns me off right now. So it's more like, the sweeter it is, the better it is, and that's not who I am. I'm not a sweet eater naturally. I'm not. So this is something new. So we shall see. But anyway, have a great rest of your day. We're finally going to end this because it's almost 20 minutes. But bye.
I get some coffee.
Get some coffee. Get that Krispy Kreme, not that Dunkin' Donuts.